Today we are talking about 13 life-changing products, whether they are going to change your sleep, your appearance, your overall lifestyle, save you some time. These are honestly the best of the best. I will have everything linked in the description bar and the pinned comment below so you guys can easily shop. I'll have them numbered up on the screen according to the order that you see them in, and we will go ahead and get started with the very first one that I have been talking about nonstop on my Instagram, and it is moon juice. So one of my goals this year was to not drink. I want to see if that makes a difference with my rosacea. I hear that it really can. And although I don't drink a ton, I'm not someone who needs a drink every night. I have seen some people say if you are or you're trying to do dry January, you can do a mocktail. There's one particular recipe that's going around that people are also adding this moon juice to, and then they call it the Sleepy Girl mocktail. It is essentially tart cherry juice. I get organic from Target, a little bit of poppy, and then 1 teaspoon of this powdered moon juice. It is the best sleep I've ever had in my life. It has magnesium and then another thing in it that I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try. Basically, the magnesium helps you sleep and then the other thing helps promote relaxation. So I have seen some people say it only makes them relaxed. It doesn't help them sleep. I've seen some people say it helps them sleep and necessarily doesn't relax them. Some say it does both. For me, it does both. I feel instant relaxation when I take this moon juice and I mix it in my drink. It is really delicious. It absorbs quickly. And I have been sleeping better probably the last 4 nights that I've really been using it than I have in the last probably 5 years combined. And it does not upset my stomach, although it has magnesium in it. I have been taking magnesium tablets for probably 2-3 years at this point. So maybe if you've never taken magnesium, just heads up, it might upset your stomach a little bit, but oh my gosh, if you want good sleep, look this up. It is absolutely incredible. And it's just delicious. I don't think that number 2 is going to come as a shock to literally anybody. I've talked about this Full Star all-in-one veggie chopper pretty much any chance that I get for as long as possible. I love this thing because it just saves me so much time. If we are cooking at home, there is a chance that this is used, like a 95% chance. There are some things like softer fruits or vegetables I think are a little bit easier to cut up and get them just as small as possible, or even just into a smaller portion first, because for instance, tomatoes tend to get juices everywhere when you really are hitting the top of that lid trying to cut it. But things like peppers don't make as big of a mess, so it's not as big of a deal. I do really like that these make everything uniform. So all of my tomatoes, when I cut them, are all exactly the same size. It's like I'm making potato soup tonight. I want all of the peppers to be exactly the same size. It took 0.2 seconds to cut up a whole red pepper and green pepper, and they're all uniform in size. It's easy to clean. I cannot stop using this. It saves so much time in the kitchen, and I know it seems like such a gadget. Maybe it is, but it's a really, really good one. Next, we have this lip brush. This is number 3, and honestly, such a random little affordable product that I've used lip brushes in the past, but really it's TikTok. I've seen some makeup artists talk about how they keep things sanitary when they're doing multiple girls' makeups for wedding parties. But there was one girl in particular, just in passing on my For You page, she was talking about how she keeps her products sanitary, but then she also said, I just also think that lip products look better when you use a lip brush. And I was like, I should try that because I love MAC lipstick. It's what I'm wearing today, but it does have a tendency to look a little bit cakey. And if you even just dab it on, it then doesn't look blended fully. You guys, as soon as I used a lip brush, I was like, I love the way this looks. I love the way it feels. It just doesn't apply too much product, but everything is evenly blended. This particular brush has 2 ends to it. It is easy to clean, very lightweight. It does kind of look like a lip pencil, so that's the only thing, is it doesn't really stand out, which maybe isn't a huge deal. But this is something that is just going to make your lip product look so much better. Number 4 is our Nespresso machine. I love this. We actually got it when we lived in our old home and really pulled it out and started using it more after I had Roman and finished breastfeeding and the whole 9, because let me tell you, I genuinely need espresso some days. Like I haven't needed it the past 4 or 5 days that I've gotten good sleep, but there's just some days I cannot make it. And y'all know I love coffee. We love trying different coffee pots and different techniques for brewing. But one thing is just, it's always nice to have, it's just an espresso machine, because there's just some days that you just need a little extra. You of course can get little pods from Nespresso that are similar to Keurig in the sense it's just a cup of coffee. But for us, whenever we use ours, we really like the espresso shots or like double espresso. And particularly what I have been loving to do is I will take a little espresso shot. I will make my Nespresso, let it cool for a few minutes, and then I will add in my Premier protein, and it makes like a protein coffee that is absolutely delicious and of course high in protein. So I've been using the Nespresso machine a lot more lately. Again, I haven't needed it since I've been drinking the moon juice, but it is always great to have, especially as a parent of 2 young littles. This thermal water is absolutely incredible. I mentioned it in my yearly favorites video, and I told you guys I use it with my snail mucin serum. One of the things that's really, really cool about thermal water is that it's not just like essentially a water for dampening your skin. It actually helps your skin. So it can help diaper rash, it can help razor burn, it can help itchy skin, it can help dry skin. It has so many benefits on it. And I actually get razor burn a little bit more at this time of year because my skin's just a little bit more dry, but also I'm not shaving as much. And the other day I was like, you know, I haven't tried the thermal water for anything other than the snail mucin. Let me try it on some of my razor burn. And after 2 days of using it, as soon as I got out of the shower, you should use any moisturization product within 5 minutes of getting out of the shower on your body to really make sure it works good. You guys, 2 days and my razor burn was completely gone. No irritation, nothing. I love this stuff. I even saw people in the reviews say that they actually do use it on their kids, and it's a really, really big bottle. So this one is gonna be a true life changer for many, many, many different things. Number 6 the name is called Total PMS, but you actually take it throughout your entire cycle, and it is period and menstrual cycle assistance, basically. I love this brand. I have taken this brand since I was pregnant with both of my boys when I was nursing. Their prenatal probiotic helps a ton with morning sickness and nausea, and then their nursing probiotic, like their breastfeeding one, is really good as well. I always have found good benefits from their products, so I just decided, you know, why not try the Total PMS? Now, I don't usually get really bad cramps. One thing that affects me a ton when I am postpartum, especially newly postpartum, is I bloat like crazy. Like I will look like I am like 6-7 months pregnant when I'm on my period, and when I'm ovulating I will also look pregnant. Like it's crazy. It is a short period of time, but it has happened after both of my boys. I just get super bloated during my period and ovulation. So I tried these and I noticed within the first cycle of using it that bloating was greatly reduced, but I don't get super painful periods, and I noticed that I had even less pain during my periods while I was taking this. And that was something I noted in the review section as well. A lot of people were saying like day 1 and day 2 are not unbearable anymore. This has helped so much. I feel a lot more normal. My mood swings aren't as bad. So there are so many benefits to it. I definitely recommend, look it up. I love this brand so much. I can't say enough good things about it, but I have been taking this for now 3 months, and I have been so impressed with how different my periods just feel and how my body feels while I am going through the whole menstrual cycle entirely. It's super nice to not have that bloat. Number 7 is actually kind of a little piggyback off of another video that I shared. So in August and September, I shared with you guys like 8 life-changing products from Amazon, and I shared with you guys some of my favorite sheets, some of my favorite detergent. And one of the things I mentioned was that we had gotten a new mattress and mattress topper. And now that we have had them for 6 months, I am so happy to say that we are absolutely in love and cannot recommend our mattress and mattress topper to you guys enough. We have the avocado mattress. It is very expensive, but Amazon actually has the mattress topper. So sometimes that's all you need. You may like your mattress, but want a little bit of something else. I find that mattress toppers can just really make a bed a lot more comfortable. And the mattress itself may not matter as much, but I like that avocado mattresses are 100% certified organic cotton. So that's a really nice feature. And our particular mattress has the mattress and the topper included, but again, I'll link the topper itself from Amazon. Of course, it is more expensive the bigger size you get, but I just think this is like one of the most comfortable mattresses and mattress toppers like I've ever slept on. So I told you guys I was gonna keep you updated. It has been 6 months we have slept on this bad boy, and oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so much. I thought it was like Tempur-Pedic at first. I was like convinced, and I was telling everybody it was Tempur-Pedic. My mom was like, Moriah, it's literally not. It's literally called an avocado mattress. It says it on there. But I let my husband handle it, and it was the best decision ever. I'm so glad we have this. For number 8, this truthfully is like a product I've used for a long time, but at the same time not. I cannot use sleep masks when my children are in my room actively as newborns. It's just not the most, like, it's not really, there's no purpose to it. I'm gonna have to take it off 152 times. But I've had this for a really long time. So I got this maybe like May of last year, and I used it on and off, but finally once Roman was out of my room, I was like, let's use the silk face mask a lot. I find that with our big windows in this new home, there's a lot more light that needs to be let in, and I just want to sleep my best because who knows how much sleep I'm going to be getting. It really just depends. And I have to say that this is the nicest sleep mask I've ever used because 1, it actually makes the room super dark. 2, it's silk, so it is a lot softer on your face and even your hair. But 3, because it is a full wide width band that goes all the way around, it actually stays put. But because it's silk, it also doesn't mess up my hair. So if I have my hair like super curly or something and I wear this mask, it doesn't mess it up. Number 9 was actually my Christmas present from Sam, is the Tenco Floor 1 S5. I have never in my life talked about a product as much as I've talked about this one so quickly because it is a vacuum and a mop. And I wasn't sure when I got it / asked for it if it was going to be one of those that was a much better vacuum than mop or better mop than vacuum. No, they are equally as incredible. And I have vacuumed and mopped my floor almost every single day since getting it. And it used to take me so much time to do both because I would have to vacuum the whole entire house or use the robot vacuum to vacuum the whole entire house. And that still took time. And then go back and mop. And this is doing it all at once. I have been incredibly happy with this. It is definitely a hefty price, but something that is worth every single penny because it saves you so much time. There is so much thought went into the design of this, and it is absolutely incredible. Number 10 is this eyeliner stencil. So I only use the bigger one. It does come as a little 2-pack. There's a smaller one. I think it really depends on what you need. But I saw someone mention that she got hers from Temu on Instagram, and immediately I was like, I am not buying anything from Temu. Immediately I was like, I can go to handy dandy Amazon. I know they have it, and sure enough they do. I love to use powder for my liner. Every single time I use this, it takes like 3 seconds per eye, and the eyeliner looks amazing. You can also use it as a guard for your mascara, but again, it comes as a little 2-pack. I've only used the bigger one. It is such an incredible little gadget that helps make your makeup look really, really good, really fast. Number 11 is this tongue scraper, and it is absolutely disgusting to scrape your tongue, but there are so many benefits to it. It can help remove bacteria. It can improve your sense of taste. It can improve your digestion. It can help your overall health. There are so many benefits to it. And so I have officially hopped on board of the tongue scraping train. And while it is gross, it is amazing to do, again, for your health. So I have been doing this a lot lately. I even bought my husband one. It is something that you should definitely incorporate into your routine. And while, I would say 99% of the toothbrushes that I either have or have had in my life do have something on the back for you to brush your tongue with, the tongue scraper is just very, very different. So I bought mine after noticing my tongue looked like a little funny, and it was just like a little, I don't know, it just looked gross. And so I bought it, and I've been very pleased with the appearance of my tongue. What a weird thing to tell you, but it does look better. Number 12, I'm not sure if the video went up already or it's going to go up, but I am doing like a car favorites from Amazon video. Either I did it or it's going to be soon. And I kind of exposed myself in that video as being a little bit of an OCD freak when it comes to my car. One of the things that I did not mention was the floor mats. I personally don't mind if my floor mats are dirty, but I do mind if the carpet like in the car is dirty. Does that even make sense? Like, it doesn't bother me if like just the actual floor mats themselves are dirty. So I put them on top of the carpet and they keep everything nice and clean. And so you can honestly just take like a little Clorox wipe to them and it cleans right up. And it's really great if you ever do want to sell your car again. My husband had these in his car, and when we went and did the car like swap off, so we traded in his car, he got my old car and I got a new car. I do also share a car tour because I was asked so many times to do that in the video of my Ford Expedition Max XLT. I love it so freaking much, but we traded in his car and I was looking at his car before. I was like, honey, you have to vacuum this out. Like, they are not going to give us not one penny for this thing with the way it looks. And he literally pulled out all of his old floor mats. The floors were brand new. Like, he left the dealership when they bought that car originally and they bought the floor mats and put it in there. They were brand new. They did not need not one bit of vacuuming, and it made a huge difference in the appearance of the car. So it is also great for your car's like resale value. You can just take care of it. And then number 13 is this Givenchy powder. I always feel ridiculous when I say that word, but I tried this out after seeing so much about it on TikTok, and I have been so happy with the results of it. It is actually a color correcting powder, and what color you get does depend on your skin tone. So while I have the lightest one, you definitely need to check and make sure that like if you have medium to dark or, you know, light skin tones with like orange or yellow undertones, like you need to make sure that you're getting the right color powder for you. I will put what color I get in the description bar, but I wanted to make sure I got this right. So the green color in mine, at least, not all of them have green, but for my actual, like for fair skin tones, the green powder helps with redness, the blue helps with radiance of the skin, the purple helps with yellow and dark spots, and then the pink helps unify and brighten your skin tone. And that is so true. You don't, when you put the powder on your skin, see green and blue and purple and pink. It all blends together beautifully and it makes your skin look flawless. I have been so happy with this powder. So I actually am including it in a March giveaway on my Instagram. I have so many good giveaways on Instagram this year, so definitely make sure you're following me on there. But I absolutely love this powder, and I feel like it just makes everything look smooth and nice, but also having those color correcting properties has made a huge difference for my rosacea. And that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Just a little random bits of things that are absolutely life-changing in my day-to-day life, and I love them so much. I hope you guys do too as well. Let me know in the comment section below if you have tried any of these or if you plan to. I always love to hear what y'all are using. Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.